first ball we have is red 21. Fight, plain and simple. I miss fighting. I miss punching people in the face, and I miss doing damage. So that's the I even miss the ring walks, the smother, just everything to do with fight nights is the best way to explain it. I miss that more than anything. 1 and 7, 17. Lowest points as a sportsman, I would say losing to a Don Stevens. I'd say that's the first time in my career I've genuinely been beaten. I had reasons though, so Usyk was hard to take, but I could understand it, and you grow up with it an awful lot better and you understand the sport more. The hardest thing with the Usyk one was I was winning, and if everything was going to plan, I was making a miss, I was counter-punching him well, and just when I needed to start getting him to walk onto the punches, which I'd done, I didn't have the energy to throw them. So I'd done everything I needed to do, and then as I say, when it comes down to the final steps where I was looking to land a big punch, I just didn't have it in the tank. I got tired, and that was hard to take. But as I say, the first real defeat in my career, which I class as a Dollar Stevens, was the hardest one to take. 1-5, 15 blue. Promotion and social media. Social media now plays a pivotal part in the boxing promotional world. It also allowed me at the start of my professional career that social media didn't exist, and then it sort of took over midway through my professional career, and I joined the social media platforms, as everyone knows, and you know, I think I secured my first world title fight through social media by opening my big mouth and saying I want to challenge anyone who'd fight me. So yeah, social media and promotion, they're the major things that have changed. We have red 20. I've got a list. I'd probably say this one I'm doing right now.
Yeah, probably something, yeah.
But this, I'm trying to think of the cheesiest things I've been asked to do. I've been asked, can I speak more Scouse at times? Can you broaden the Scouse accent? And I was just like, why? Because it just sounds really... Yeah, and I just thought, no. So I've been asked to do some cheesy stuff in my time, but I'd say, can you speak more Scouse was probably the cheesiest. Finally, another blue one, number 4. You know what, I'd have to say it's probably an amateur. Going to Canada was pretty tough. I was getting things hailed at me, abuse hailed at me on the way to the ring. But in the Four Nations in Scotland, I fought Steve Simmons, and he was the Scottish #1, I was the English #1 at the time. Two of us were reigning ABA champions from our individual countries, and while I was walking to the ring, I got spat on, coins threw at me. I just got the ring and knocked him out. Knocked him clean out, well, stopped him on his feet, to be honest, but yeah, that was the most hostile territory. So amateur boxing, which is very strange, but that was definitely the most hostile. Red 17. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Blue 5. Meek Mill trauma on my way here. Well, on the way out of the train.
Yeah. Lovely.
11. I stopped I got the train station early, and I went to Upper Crust, and I had a sausage, bacon and egg muffin, and it was absolutely fantastic. I took the cheese off, because I don't like the cheese. 14. It used to be EastEnders when I was watching them, obviously followed by Coronation Street and so on and so forth. But
Brookside.
Oh mate, thank God the show's ended. Do you know how much stick I used to get when I said professional art? Annie Grant, some of the things I used to get said. So yeah, EastEnders Corrie. Blue 10. My brother got me it for my birthday, and it was 2-pack All Eyes on Me.